I know what, oh, don't put that in. Don't, my command will be so mad at me because I ask people those questions. I love everything about them. I like the story, I love everything. I just wish I knew German. All over me. Oh my God.
Introduce you to us.
Okay, okay. Hi, I'm Birdie Pearse. I'm 20 years old and I'm a corporal in the United States Marine Corps. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, and I work as a 7051 crash fire rescue. I'm an aircraft firefighter, so the main personnel that I deal with would be pilots and then their crews. And every emergency I've been in has not included personal injury. It's included the aircraft. So at this point, I've been in actual emergencies before coming to Iwakuni, but it was never including a person. But we do train for the people. We always train for the people, but you can never truly be prepared for what it's actually going to be like when you're dealing with an actual human being as opposed to a dummy who weighs the same amount. My whole family is pretty much Air Force. My grandma was a nurse in the Air Force. My grandfather flew jets. My uncle, he was in the Air Force and now he works for NASA. And my mom was also in the Navy. So I've had military in my life for a long time, but no one has ever been a Marine. I actually ran my own business before I joined in my junior year of high school until I graduated and decided to join. It's a pretty successful business, but I wanted something to fall back on, so I learned about the GI Bill, and it is also kind of cool to be badass. So being the first Marine in the family was definitely a driver. I was 16 when I started it. I didn't have a big clientele base until I was about 17 and started actually taking it seriously. I lived in a very wealthy part of Nashville, and I kind of preyed on the fact that wealthy people don't like doing normal people things. For example, going to take their car to get oil changes, cleaning their house, folding their laundry. Some people just wanted me to help them make dinner for their family. People started recommending me to their friends. So I did that for a while. I called myself the girl in overalls. So it got to the point where it was a lot bigger. Then by the time I was 18 and trying to figure out, I wanted to franchise it, but I also didn't have a good enough foundation or base. I wanted to franchise it like Molly Maid did, because by the time I was 18, I had employees and I was the main CEO and CFO, but I felt like I should probably have something to fall back on, so that's why I ended up selling it and joining the Marine Corps. I'm in business school right now while I'm active duty, so I'm utilizing that to kind of create my foundation for when I get out, because I'm definitely going to build a business when I get out. What that'll be, it'll probably be a lot bigger than some random house cleaning service, but at least I'll have some foundation and some experience in leadership to build from. My Nissan 180 SX. It is my dream car. I just bought it 3 days ago. Thank you. I've been saving up for over a year for it, paid it full cash. So not one of those military boots. Just saying, I just had to add that in there that I paid in full cash, and that's a really big accomplishment for me. So I had the correct amount of money, but I didn't want to buy anything without a buffer, because what if there's extra costs that come? There's always insurance, there's always maybe some random thing that might go wrong. So I didn't want to just give him money and then be completely broke at this point. So I go there, I drive it for literally 20 minutes, and I get back. He's like, so what do you think? And I'm like, I will give you $15,000 right now, cash. And he was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to know anything else, because the guy before me, like the original owner, had told me everything that was wrong with it. If I bring 15 to the table, they're gonna take it. That's what my mom taught me. They're always gonna take the cash. So I said 15 right now. And he was like, really? So I transferred him 3 payments of 5,000 because Navy Fed only lets me do 5,000 at a time. And he's like, okay. So I do contribute 10% a month. That's not my main form of savings for retirement or anything. It's really not, because I do recommend everyone does their research. I have savings in a lot of different accounts. So I don't know enough about TSP, and I've never been interested enough to learn about it. So I just know that, okay, 10%'s there and I'll get it eventually. And either way, when all of my savings plans come together and I can take them out eventually, it'll just be a sum. It'll be a large sum. So I do recommend people actually put a certain amount in. It's obviously more beneficial if you do plan on making a career out of the military. That's why I don't focus too much on it right now, because I'm not planning on making a career out of the military. So I recommend, but I would look at other options as well. Before I joined the Marine Corps, I sold my business. I had like $2,000 that I had nothing to do with. And I was like, I need to put this somewhere. Don't know where to put this. So I was like, a brokerage. And my dad was like, you know, they take a percentage. And I was like, I don't even care, because I'm not gonna touch this money. And they don't make money unless I make money. So their percentage is like 1% of my dollar. So it's like, okay. So I put it into Edward Jones. I gave him a $2,000 check. I was like, hey, put this in like Disney and some sort of like credit card company that is up and coming. Like, I'll give you a high risk and a low risk, because Disney it's not a monopoly, but it's kind of like Apple. It's not technically a monopoly, but it kind of owns everything. So I have two like companies I'm invested in with my $2,000, and over the past 3 years, it's definitely gone up. Haven't touched it. I've talked to my broker a couple times, but when it comes to investing money, it's not like I know everything, because I'm 20 years old. I can't know everything. But I do know that 20 is the time to be investing. All I've heard from everyone older than me is like, oh, if I would have started at your age. And it's like, all right, okay, you're right. And once I started hearing, oh, if I had started at your age, like over and over and over again, I was like, okay, maybe that $20 in this account would actually make a difference when I'm 60. So that's when I started doing that. I still don't know everything. I'm not gonna know everything. I very much look up to my superiors because they want to talk to us about this stuff. We're in the generation of people like you wanting to teach your Marines. So we are learning and kind of being forced to learn through classes and through our staff NCOs coming in and saying, hey, let's talk about TSP, or let's talk about the amount of money I have. And of course, when you put dollar signs behind something, a junior Marine is going to look. There's this one guy, he runs a YouTube channel, and he specializes in the whole, like, reviewing people's what I spend in a week. I love money, so I always watch money stuff, because any way I can get money or learn how to get more money in the future, I watch it.
Is that Graham Stephan?
Yep. Love Graham Stephan. He's my bread and butter. I watch him all the time. He's a great point of reference for what's unnecessary spending and how to budget through his videos. He pauses at the perfect times, and I've learned a lot about savings and stocks and everything from him, and investments, and keeping an open mind when it comes to money and where to put your money. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. changing colors. I haven't had lemonade in a long time. It's very good. It's really good.
Today, we're going to listen to Wosenwohl by the German hard rock band Rammstein. This is from their 5th studio album, also named Wosenwohl, released in 2005. And once again, the controls are yours.
Let's go.
Sah ein Mädchen ein Röslein stehen, blühte dort in lichten Höhen. So sprach sie ihren Liebsten an, ob es ihr steigen kann. Sie will es und so ist es fein. So war es und so wird es immer sein. Sie will es und so ist es Brauch. Was sie will, bekommt sie auch. Tiefe Wunden muss man graben, wenn man klares Wasser.
If you want clear water. That's a line. Definitely on the fact that the priest in itself, he's digging a hole just so everything can be played out to be fine. Yep, okay, that's really cool.
Der Jüngling steigt den Berg mit Qual. Die Aussicht ist ihm sehr egal. Hat das Röslein nur im Sinn, bringt es seiner Liebsten hin.
Oh. It almost looks like she caught the interest in him first. Yeah, it looks like she got it first. And instead of stopping it, he just kept it going.
Und so ist es fein. So war es und so wird es immer sein. Sie will es und so ist es Brauch. Was sie will, bekommt sie auch. Tiefe Wunden muss man graben, wenn man klares Wasser will. Rosenrot, oh Rosenrot.
Okay, so now it looks like she was telling him beforehand, like before he walked inside, what she wanted. And what she wanted is what she's going to get, right? That's the whole point of the song. The Red Rose is going to get what she wants. And so I guess he's killing the parents because they weren't going to approve. They would never approve of their relationship because she's easily like 16, 17, and he is a big honcho. So, okay. But she's going to end up screwing him over completely, so.
Ein Stein will nicht mehr am Felsen sein und ein Schrei tut jedem kund, beide fallen in den Grund.
She had this plan, but I don't know if she had the plan before, because it kind of seems very thought out. The way she looked at him whenever she was taking communion and all that, like with the red rose and how she brought it to him in his sleep, that seems very planned out, very meticulous.
Sie will es und so ist es fein. So war es und so wird es immer sein. Sie will es und so ist es Brauch. Was sie will, bekommt sie auch. Tiefe Brunnen muss man gar.
So it's really weird because it's like, is this guy just stupid? Is he just stupid because she's fascinating and she gave him attention and he's just being stupid now? It's what it looks like, because it looks like she's setting him up so perfectly, but he's falling into each of the traps. And once again, that line, whatever she wants, she gets. So I bet she was like, no, come sleep in my room, and totally set that up. Nice. Okay.
Kommt sie auch. Tiefe Brunnen muss man graben, wenn man klares Wasser will. Rosenrot, oh Rosenrot, tiefe Wasser sind nicht still. Tiefe Brunnen muss man graben, wenn man klares Wasser will. Rosenrot, oh Rosenrot, tiefe Wasser sind nicht still.
I like the instrumental. It's definitely premeditated. I mean, yes, but who's to say that that guy wasn't corrupt in the first place and she just decided to end it? Just play him at his own game. It's a good video. It tells a story, more so than most music videos present day tell a story. I used to watch music videos when I was a kid. I'd come home and get on my little desktop and watch music videos the rest of the night. So it's definitely a lot more story-based than it is like nowadays. Nowadays it's just like showing off everything you have. We know you have money. So.
Yeah, I'm not impressed. But you do have a YouTube channel.
I do, yes.
Go ahead and give it a shout out.
Well, if you want to follow me, it's at Birdie Pearse, Birdie Pearse. I started it when I was in the schoolhouse, so there's some videos about like MOS school, what it's like being like a new Marine or brand new to the fleet, stuff like that. I have some videos on when I was stationed in Yuma, barracks room tour, a lot of boot things per se. But for people who are just starting out and wanting to learn more about the Marine Corps, it's a point of interest, I guess. But now I am working on a lot of videos revolving around Japan and traveling Japan. Oh, this is awesome. I survived the Echo 7 Sierra. Who beats? That is so cool. Thanks so much.
So these were actually purchased from a fellow YouTuber
Okay.
who was in the Navy. His name is DWK Videos, Donnie Klein,
Okay.
and he has his own soap business.
Ooh, soaps. I love soaps.
So please feel free to read through them.
Oh, they smell so good. Cool.
And pick whichever one you'd like.
Thank you. I don't know if I want to go with the charcoal or the tea tree, because tea tree is so good for your skin. And it smells good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the tea tree. Awesome. Thank you. Just like Donnie, it's small and doesn't last long. This is so great, coming from a girl. I heard they're junk. Donnie, I can't wait to get your junk all over me. Oh my god. I'm definitely a Rammstein fan. I love everything about them. I like the story, I love everything. I just wish I knew German. If you like this content here, make sure you like and subscribe and follow for more. That was fun. Vertical takeoff and landing.
That's what you said.
That's definitely what I said. Oh my god. I know damn well my junior Marines are gonna watch this. And I'm gonna have to buy the whole section pizza too.
And you can introduce yourself however you like. You know.
Okay.
We can take multiple times. It's okay.
I don't know why I'm nervous. Like I do this all the time, but.
Unique New York. You know when it's like
unique New York. Ma.
Biting your nails.
I know. Okay, Dad. Well, I sucked my thumb till I was 10, and then I took up nail biting. Yeah, and my mom tried. Okay. We recording? Oh, nice.